And the greatest habit is being able to get up in the morning and say to yourself, what do I do today, first thing, that are going to move me closer to my goal?
Let's do this. All right, guys, day 5. Day 5 for the 21-day challenge. It's been a challenging week. And hey, I appreciate you challengers that have signed up for the program for the $9.97 deal over on my Patreon channel. So that's really cool to have you there. I am looking forward to today to do our in live discussion. It's really what I would consider more of a, well, it's not really a tsunami session, but it is going to be a focus on the habits. It's going to be really dynamic, and I've been inviting certain people, just making sure certain people in the room. It'll be a great conversation, and maybe you'll get to meet a few of my friends and people that I have some interesting conversations with all the time. They may not be famous, but they're very interesting people, probably much like you. So join us today. Sorry for the pitch. Kind of overdid that, but join us today. I want to touch really quickly on, on training, the purpose of training, and the purpose of, if I hired a consultant to help me in my company, a consultant's going to help me point out the knowledge and give me knowledge and wisdom about how to actually execute on something. Today we call that fluid knowledge and crystalline knowledge, really. The idea of the fluid knowledge is like the mechanical part, and here's the practical things. And the crystalline knowledge, what you're doing is you're actually getting into the why. Why are we doing this? And does it have meaning? And so that's really important as we get into our conversation today, later with Frank and with the crew, is to talk about the why. Why do we do the things that we do, you guys? And why are we living the way we're living, et cetera, et cetera. And so, think about these things. But but the thing that I want to press in on is, we'll go get a skill. We'll understand. A lot of us know what to do, and I've had that conviction for over 20 years. That it's like, you look out in the marketplace. People have the solutions for a lot of things. The issue is really around the fact that we don't have the ability to implement solutions. And so what are the solutions that we're going to implement? And so what I want to talk about is just that implementation and the coaching. And that's what this habit program is about. 21 days, to get in your head a little bit, to focus on a habit to change your life. And some people, I got a buddy, you'll hear from Mike next week. He writes it on the board. He walks in, looks at it every day, and he does it every day. And then after a while, he erases it because he just doesn't need to look at it anymore because it's muscle memory, you guys. And that's great, But if you span back from Mike, he's got a whole culture around him that is very supportive and encouraging. And so not all of us have what Mike has. And so here we are, putting together a little community here so that we can actually encourage each other to live beyond limits and to actually change our world, maybe change the greater world. And so, when you implement habits, good habits, that's going to affect those around you. And if they need to do it too, just think about walking a mile a day. There's probably people in your life that need to, put that in their life. And, I've got a friend that goes out and walks with other people, but then, what about walking every day, walking when nobody else is around? And it's just like, let's get these habits established. And this is how we do it, is we do it by encouraging one another. So here's a way, with this habit program and forming a new habit, you can actually implement some of these things that you want to bring into your life. So, all right, everybody, I trust you're doing well. And be sure to sign up, click on the links below, subscribe, all that stuff, and get your notifications. And let's keep doing this. 21 days to a new challenge. Let's change our lives. Let's change our world. It's in our hands to do. All right, day 5. We'll catch you guys later. Let's do this.